Trust me, I will read it. That is absolutely crazy. But will we read it in March? I don't know. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing something that we have done once before, which is choosing our TBR for the month of March. Tell me why it is already March and time is just flying by. That is absolutely crazy. But today is just like any other month. We are going to pick up 5 prompts out of this beautiful jar full of prompts, and we are going to pick up books on my physical TBR that matches those prompts. I'm going to try my best, like the last 2 months, to pick up books that are physically on my TBR. But I do give myself some grace. If there are some books that do not match any books that I own, then I will just choose a Kindle book, which we love because we love reading on our Kindle, right? So, 5 prompts, 5 books, and of course, these are not the only 5 books that I will read during the month of March. These are just my top priority, and this helps me to just try and read more of my physical books, try to buy less books, and try to read more of the ones that I already own and that are already on my shelves. So this is why this is so special, so important, and so vital, because I have a tendency of buying books that I want to read, put them on my shelf, look over, enjoy the view, and just never read them. So this is what we're going to do today. So we're going to pick up those 5 prompts and hopefully we can find a match on my bookshelf. Okay, first prompt. This one is already open. The last book you bought. I have no idea what is the last book that I bought. I'm gonna have to check. Okay, so the last book that I bought cannot be the one that I choose for this prompt because it is a pre-order. But let's see what book I bought that I physically already own. Let's check that. I know what it is. I know what it is. Am I about to start the Mistborn series? Because my husband bought me the first 3 books of the Mistborn trilogy, and oh my goodness. Am I gonna put this on my TBR for the month of March? I don't know. I don't know, guys. I'm gonna put it in my TBR. But will we read it in March? I don't know. Okay, actually I just saw, and book 1 is not too bad. I think it's like 600 pages. Yeah. It's like almost 650. So we are going to add it to the TBR. So the first book that we've picked is Mistborn by Brandon Sanderson, which is an epic and high fantasy. I am so excited to read this. Okay, second prompt. Ooh, a yellow one. You get a first peek. A heist or thief-centered book. What do I have? Okay, I know what I'm gonna pick. Okay, so the next book that we're going to pick for our March TBR is Six of Crows by Lee Bardugo. I have heard that this is one of the best heist books, so of course we had to pick this book up. Okay, third prompt. Ooh, blue one. A new indie author. Oh, a new indie author. I'm gonna have to check on my Goodreads because I have no idea whatsoever. So I think I know what book I'm going to pick up. It's actually a book that I received from an indie author, and her name is Julia R. Walker, and her book is The Hollow Fang Court, which is part of a trilogy called The Veil Breaker. And she actually sold me this book with two things. She said, "This is for the fans of The Wolf King," which I am. And she said that this takes part in Scotland and is giving Jamie Fraser vibes. The Outlander fan in me said yes immediately. Do not tell me anything else. I want to read this. Send it to me. Trust me, I will read it. So we can read actually the back cover together. Ireland, not Scotland. I'm sorry. I said Scotland, but it takes place in Ireland. Ireland, 1653. War has taken everything from Eleanor, her father, her freedom, and the life she once imagined. To keep her family alive, she hunts by moonlight, navigating a land torn open by Cromwell's soldiers and plague. When she meets Darragh Everard, a British captain and notorious wolf hunter, her world tilts. Strong, fearsome, and harboring secret, as old as the land itself, he ignites a longing she cannot resist. But when her own people condemn her as a witch, Eleanor is swept across the veil into an immortal court of wolf shifters, treacherous alliances, and gods who still stir beneath the mountains. There, a captivating wolf prince believes she is destined for something far greater, and may hold the key to breaking the curse that threatens his kind. As the veil fractures and ancient forces hunt her, Eleanor must choose: trust the man who has already claimed her heart, or embrace a power she may never meant to wield, one that could save or destroy both worlds. Okay, this is added to the TBR. So our third book is The Hollow Fang Court. Okay, fourth prompt. Ooh, oopsies. This one fell. Okay, there you go. A book set in modern age. Okay, I know exactly what I'm gonna pick up. We are going to read Crescent City 1 in March. I need to get on my Crescent City journey, and we're going to pick this up. I do own Crescent City 1 and 2 and 3. They're all stacked on my shelves. Oh, it's exactly 800 pages. So our fourth book is House of Earth and Blood, which is Crescent City 1. Actually, I'm supposed to buddy read this with my friend Lilia. Hopefully we can pick it up very early in this month and maybe try to pick up book 2. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. Last prompt. I'm not gonna lie, we have so many big books this month. I might just be able to read those and that's it. Fifth and last prompt. Ooh. Let's go with the pink one. There we go. A book that starts with the letter S. I have no idea. With the letter S. Actually, I have such a great idea, guys. Since I don't have any book that I can see that starts with the letter S and that I have not read before, because I can see from there my beautiful Shatter Me book, but no, I've read that before. I think that I'm going to pick up a book that I do not own on my shelves, and that is Spectacular, which is the last installment in the Caraval trilogy. I actually read that in February, the 3 books, and this is like a 3.5 novella. And that's perfect because I eventually want to read Once Upon a Broken Heart, and we can wrap up this whole series and be able to jump directly on Once Upon a Broken Heart. So yeah, our fifth and last book is Spectacular. I do not own it. I will buy it on Kindle so I can read it on my Kindle. But yeah, so this is our TBR with Spectacular, and I'm so happy because since Spectacular is a novella, it is going to balance all of these big books that I'm going to read in the month of March. So if you guys want to see me read some of these books, let me know and I will read them in my next reading vlog. Maybe I can read most of them into one vlog or just separate vlogs just to see if I can maybe pick up the next book in a series. So yeah, let me know if you guys have read any of these books. If you love or don't love some of these books, let me know in the comment section and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!